leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, left jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over.
Across the spectrum and around the globe, we bring you World Bomb Squad! Across the spectrum and around the globe, we bring you World Bomb Squad! Across the spectrum and around the globe, we bring you World Combat Sports.
World Combat Sports, yeah. World Combat Sports, yeah. World Combat Sports, World Combat Sports, yeah. World Combat Sports, yeah. World Combat Sports, yeah. World Combat Sports, yeah. World Combat Sports, yeah.
Big shout out to the hottest chat in the MFing game. A-Side official, no negotiations needed. You already know. Haynes Legacy is the first in the building. What's good to the Legacy family? Salute to the boxing queen. Mrs. Legacy is also on deck in the building. Early morning. Happy birthday to the U.S. Marine Corps. Any of my comrades out there tuned in, I appreciate you. You know what it is. Hoorah all day, every day. Big salute to the supporters. You know what I'm saying? God bless you all. Thanks for those who've also lent prayers to me. My boy Haynes, his wife, I appreciate you. One love to y'all. But this just so happened to be a hot grease moment again. It wasn't difficult for me to know that I was going to continue to cook this dude. Even on a Monday, man, some people think barbecues go at the end of the week, Friday, Saturday. No, we are doing this every day, early. You know why? Because simply I can. There's certain people out there that needs to understand, be careful and be more vigilant on believing it's going to be an easy road when you come out to certain people on this social media. If y'all don't know E-GOOFBALL, he has been on somewhat of a futile mission to try to expose the unexposable. Because I've been out here just as long as he have. And I'm about to get down to the criteria. Something that will make you say, for real. You're going to say to yourself, damn, that's not nice. I mean, for WCS to expose the numbers and the facts once again, line for line, detail for detail. How is that cool on a Monday? Look, I have dropped the link for this dude several times, and he refused to show up on my panel. He refused to enter the hot grease. He refused to come over here and convince everybody that he wasn't selling wolf tickets when he was permitted the opportunity for me to allow him in my space on somebody else's panel. Oh, one-on-one. Yeah, let's have a one. It wasn't even like that, bro. This dude wanted to come over here and gossip and chatty. He was so chatty over there, saying the same thing over again. I, before that even happened, had told this dude, drop the link, because he said, out of nowhere, my channel or yours. When we gonna do this? I immediately the next day dropped the link and he ducked. I dropped the link again, he ducked. I dropped it again, he ducked. This dude would not come over here and get this swimming lesson that I want to give him in the hot grease. I've set up the low dive and the high dive, and he refused to show up to the pool, y'all. And guess what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even make it too deep. It's only like a 2 to 3 foot pool. I mean, I do have ulterior motives for that depth. I want that idiot to jump off the high dive and crack his head on the bottom of the pool. So if he ever think about this again, he was like, I ain't gonna do that no more. My head still hurt. That knot never went down for me being stupid. This dude was talking about channel popularity. Follow me, people. He said channel popularity. I was minding my own, because if you don't have business of your own, who business is it? So as humans, when we say we're minding our own business, we're paying attention to what matters to us, right? And he somehow got with some of those other knuckleheads and say, you know what? I think it's time. I think I'm ready. Ready to do what? It's time, man. You know, I got the clip. They was calling me. I was calling myself the Black Picasso, even though WCS don't know what the hell this nigga was painting. Oh, he's so unique with his words. Really? Because just because you call yourself Picasso doesn't mean you are qualified to try to paint a picture and fail at doing so, and still call yourself a Picasso. A Picasso is something that's special, unique. Every piece of work you put out, people need to build upon that. Build upon it. You haven't built on nothing. I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove that this nigga been bogus ass fraud. This dude has been lying, being jealous, and he thought it was the perfect time that he had a bunch of cronies, a bunch of crash dummies, that it was a perfect time while boxing's a little bit dead in the water to say, I want to start a fake beef with WCS. I want to start and show the people what I can do. And I remember him saying, oh, you can't fuck with me. You can't pop it like me. No, I can't. I can't pop it like you, because you shown that you can pop it in front of the white people in the whole old folks home, and you a dancing ass nigga. No, I can't pop it like you. I'm not never ever on camera shucking and jiving. You live by choice, right? Somehow along your way in life, that E-GOOFBALL, you gave up your dreams. You and Slow Enough. Unfortunate for you all, you're related. Unfortunately, the bloodline is looking shaky right now. You got two goofy ass niggas that's trying to go out here and pretend like they're somebody more important than what they actually are. They out here trying to go after somebody who was minding their own lane, driving in their own traffic, wasn't even going on live like that. But to my knowledge, on a beautiful sunny day, birds chirping, I might have seen a rainbow in the distance. I get wind that this stalking ass, light-skinned, potato head, Pillsbury doughboy eating, gingerbread looking nigga is online looking for me, telling lies. All because they want to recreate a fake ass beef. Now, the crazy part about it is that if this goofball wouldn't have co-signed on his brother and say, you know what, I'm gonna stay out of that because I don't have nothing to do with that. But he was still mad 2 years prior when we're talking about July 29, 2023. I have not spoken to these cats. Yes, I unsubscribed to his previous channel. But to unbeknownst to me, this dude had changed his channel. Thanks to my colleague making me aware of that. He has changed the name of his channel. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense now. Because I was subscribed as a member. I was supporting the brother as a member. And then I changed my mind because he tried to act all funny. He started to act fugazi. All because of what happened on another content creators panel. Now, there's no expiration on someone like him that's willing to go above and beyond to run a very, very lavish smear campaign on my name, to create falsehoods about me, to say that this dude, WCS, is engaging in suspect behavior, and he continues to call me names. But really, I told him, I wanted to tell him offline, but I say, how dare me? I will not give you my number. You'll be calling and texting me in the middle of the night. Who am I to do such a thing? No way. I wouldn't dare give this nigga my number. But I wanted to tell him, dude, what's up with you and all the checking a man's lips out, addressing him the way you do, and you're supposed to be married? Check this out. Who is your wife? Because I know dudes that's solid that I communicate with, right? I know their wife, if their wife heard them on the phone saying some goofy ass shit like honeycup, sweetheart, they would say, hey, hold up. Is that your family member? Is that your cousin? Is that your sister? Is that your daughter? Explain to me what's going on. Nah, baby. It's just me. I'm being, my second life. I'm just on YouTube fucking up. Baby, go back in the room. I'm gonna be in there later to dance for you. Get the baby all ready. Yeah. And can you get me that Tropicana, fruit punch that I like, and put about 3 ice cubes in. I got to get my sugars up and everything so I can go in there and shuck and jive for you, baby. Just leave me alone. But no. I want to know who you're calling and addressing like that, because there's no way that woman knows that her supposedly husband, by documentation or certificate that bonds them together, that he's out here addressing men in such a sweet homosexual way, in such a sissified manner. Who wife would hear their husband online addressing another man like that? And this dude is the type of dude that go up in a bar and meet, some other cats that's up here on YouTube, meet him in person and go up there and say some suspect shit and end up getting stumped out in the parking lot or something. Cause he cannot go in life and travel in life and walk this walk that he's doing thinking it's funny. He believes that was his way of trolling me, but he's finding out different. Can I get to the numbers real quick? If you look at the thumbnail, right? Jealous trivia. Name the most jealous hater on social media getting cooked in hot grease. He joined YouTube. That means his channel was created March 2011, y'all. But follow me, please. The videos that he's created since 2011, due to my colleague informing me with the intel and data needed to present you with factual information. He has a whopping total an extremely low number of 889 videos since March 2011. Goddamn, let's take a moment. This nigga a fraud. You bum ass nigga. Did you not hear him? He was allowed access in my space on somebody else's panel. And this is all he had to do was to lie to his people, fast talk himself, run out of breath. Look, this dude was talking about popularity. What can I do to get your channel popping? Nothing. As we say down here, nothing. This dude wanted to say he can get my channel popping, but being a dumbass that he is, he can't even get his own channel up in an area where others respect it. So what, you got a backup channel? Why did you change your name to a name that another podcast already has? Where's your creativity? Last time I checked, a Picasso comes up with its own creativity. It don't come up here and say, oh, what a great idea. That's what you did. Let's go to the views, y'all. 889,932 views. Woo, a whopping since March 2011. Now, who would WCS be if I didn't allow my tactical instinct to take over and go out here and go in the trenches and show them how to do this? Strategy is everything, right? He came out thinking it's just going to be about posting thumbnails that didn't tell a story, just stupid, elementary, embryonic. You can tell he didn't put too much preparation into it. He didn't challenge himself to the 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance in its totality, y'all. But look at the views, y'all. 889,932. This is a guy who had a channel up. His previous channel, he changed the name of this channel since March 2011. What a lazy bum, shucking and jiving, dancing. I got baby oil all over me, and I want to be there the first to give Diddy a hug when he get out. March 2011, y'all. I know y'all tired of hearing me talk. Let me show you something that's gonna make you say, God damn, this nigga a liar. This nigga is a bold-faced liar. Now, if I take you to somebody you might know, if you're listening to this live, World Combat Sports, numbers don't lie, but jealous haters do. I joined after this nigga. April, May, June, July, August, September. You trying to tell me I joined 7 months after you? And while the 7 months I was on Facebook and you was over here, you wasn't putting forth max effort? Where's all the popularity? Where's the drive and motivation that you were supposed to have once you came on YouTube? You was going to be this special content creator. Where was it, bro? I joined 7 months after this dude in the same year. He didn't want to tell you that because they're not too smart. They ain't wrapped too tight, yo. For real. They ain't wrapped too tight. They don't have the regular circuit board that humans have that can understand this. Their circuit board is all messed up. It's haywire. It's just unrealistic. Videos, 3,189, comparable, y'all, to the 800, close to 900 videos he has. You're trying to tell me you were so freaking lazy you couldn't do and put in more work, more creativity, build up your channel? Where's the popularity? This nigga's a bum. He is a lazy ass bum. Videos, 3,189. Views, it's not even close, man. It's not even close. Stop it. It's not even close, man. I'm being honest with you, bro. It's not even close. Combined with his 2 channels of 92,000 92,053 views to the 889,932 views. It still falls short. Then when you talk about videos, 889 videos. 889 videos. To WCS 3,189 videos. On this supposedly secondary channel, he only has 228 videos, and this channel's been up 3 years after he made the first one. April 2014. April 22nd, 2014. He has 628 subscribers and only 228 videos. He is lazy. That's what happened when you sit in a room and you don't have no guidance in life and you want to come online and pretend like you're a leader, like you're really doing it big. When you go to an empty ass gym before the real ballers get up in there and set up your camera and look around left to right, front to back and say, okay, I guess it's clear right now. Let me go ahead. No, he probably go late at night, because whenever I drop the link, people was telling me, hey man, he can't come on here during the daytime because he has a 9 to 5. What that got to do with me? This nigga was posting on X every time I turned around during the daytime. Was he going to the dang bathroom at work? Was he going outside, sitting in the car? Hey man, my stomach not doing well. Can I go out here? Go out there and send me, make up these lies on X and then come back to work. Numbers don't lie. I joined October 2011, 3,189. That's not even all my videos. The ones that's not even up there, that's not even being shown right now. 3 million plus views. This dude haven't even popped 1 million yet. I don't even think he pops 1 million views combining both channels together. Combining both channels together, y'all. So let's do this the proper way. Okay. Let's go. Right. 92. Then we add the 889,932. Is still below 1 million views. And this cornball bum ass nigga is busy up here trying to tell people he needs to get my channel popping. And this nigga's lazy. A soft ass, pie face, lazy ass nigga. He has not lived up to the criticism that he tries to give others. It's a reason why he was going at them other dudes and being jealous. It's a reason. It's absolutely a reason. Because he couldn't compete. He got mad at IO. He got mad at BMAC. He got mad at Showbiz the Adult. He got mad at Coach Malachi. There's several other people he was mad and hating on. And this nigga got one of the weakest channels out there and trying to talk about me. He has damn top 2% of the weakest catalogs for a nigga that's out here with a mouthpiece as reckless as his. Speaking like a total bitch. Always want to call people bitches, but your channel's a bitch first. Nigga, your channel's a bitch, a whole bitch. The bitch that's running the bitch ass channel is not doing what they were supposed to do. Where's your dedication, big dog? Where's the dedication? Where is the dedication in what you were supposed to be doing? Let's put the next evidence so people won't think that I'm tripping. Look at this. See, now I'm putting up some evidence that basically shows his analytics and mine, right? And I'm not on live all the time. But see, the reason why you have to understand how this will affect him, because these dudes are typers. They won't be the first, but they are typers. They'll go out there and say, ooh, he put this thumbnail up here. Let me screenshot it. Cool. Do it. It's analytics. I'm just showing the people how much of a liar you are. You came out here telling anyone who would listen straight up bogus ass lies. You want to examine and visualize your own homoerotic fantasies by talking about how a nigga's riding in his car, how a nigga's making his pecs jump, how a nigga lips look. You are a sissy. Point blank period, nigga. You are a bona fide sissy, yo. You understand that. That's something that's in your lifetime that you've never been able to get rid of. You tried. You tried. But you found out it was going to be much more difficult than you thought. The numbers don't lie, but haters do. It don't matter who supports you. It don't matter who supports you. This is straight up facts. This is a slaughter. This is a hot grease moment where I'm just turning up and turning up and turning. I'm adding motherfucking wood and coal to the fire, and it don't need it. This nigga started off light skinned, but now we already know who he looked like. We need a yes, a blue man to play this movie. Yeah. We're making another Avatar 26, and we don't have to use makeup on you. You're so black, you're blue. So we need you to stand in right quick, and we're gonna have a moment in this movie where there's a celebration, and we need you to come out here and start dancing like you did when you was back in America. But now you're over here in the forest, and we need you to dance with the tribe. Show them a new tribal dance, okay? Yeah, you're blue just like them. I mean, I don't know what happened to you, but you're blue. Well, I wasn't always blue. I got my ID, my driver. Oh, no, sir. We don't need to see any ID. We're looking at you. We're looking at you. Obviously, sometime in your life you got cooked, and they kept you in the grease, even though you was well done, crispy, over crispy, crusty. And they kept putting wood and coal in that motherfucker and kept dipping you, taking you out, and give you a false sense of hope. Hey, it's over now. Nope, slam you back in the hot grease and cook you again. This dumbass nigga came for me. Now it's individuals over there. They're supposed to be adults that's trying their best to follow the orders of a coward like him. A straight up coward, y'all. Who lied about the numbers, who didn't do a reaction because he can't do a reaction to the numbers. Anybody in their right mind with maturity and educational appropriation who isn't intellectually dishonest will understand that this nigga is a bum. He was out there telling anybody who would listen that my channel sucks, but yet his channel can't fuck with mine, and he can't fuck with me. Somebody boosted his motherfucking, I don't know what that is. It looked like he took hedge clippers and tried to give himself a line or something. I don't know if this nigga got an old butter knife in there and he tried to find a damn random rock in the backyard and shine that motherfucker up, sharpen it up, and say, okay, I should be able to edge. This should work just like Andy's T-liners. Who the fuck is edging you up, nigga? The wife? Huh? Tell her that ain't for her, man. Leave that to the barbers. The barbers. You know what I'm saying? The ones who went to school for that shit. Yeah, you want to mention supposedly my ex-wife? You want to mention some gay homoerotic shit? Yeah. Let's get down to family. You want to tell everybody that somebody was talking about your mama and you got a dumbass, crusty, old ass nigga trying to crash out over your dumbass? See what type of leader you doing? Leadership you got going on here? You up here lying. You got dumbass niggas that's willing to believe the lies. And now they up here, everybody's making a fool of themselves because they feel like what you're telling them may have a little bit of merit, just a little bit of truth, and it has none. Your whole campaign was to think that, hey, let's stick to the Medea, but the ones who's infatuated with Medea is y'all. You like the man appearance with the wig on. You love that. You and your brother love that. But I will say this about both of y'all, though. though you have changed up your preference in life, because from my understanding, you both have kids, but now you prefer the same sex. I get it. I get it. Or you believe that when it's bi, it still excludes you from being 100% gay. I get it. I get it. I get it. Understand. But I just want you to say, come out and tell your listeners, instead of selling them these tickets of no value, and tell them who you really are. Tell them why you're always looking at individuals' lips and calling people honeycups and stuff. A solid nigga would never do that. Regardless if he's married, he would never do that as a man in general, especially if you got a wife that you are on contract, you have a certificate, and you're online living a double life, but yet you got that dumbass goofball illiterate nigga Q. You got niggas that's been locked up, and y'all up there supporting this shit. It all makes sense to me. This all makes sense to me, yo. You all are living double lives, but yet all I hear is this gay trajectory, right? When it's you all. I heard people talking about how ATL, I can't stop a city and what their migration is and people coming down here to the ATL. What that has to do with me? I was born and raised down here. But now it makes sense why y'all so invested about ATL, because you 4 niggas be taking trips down here to meet more niggas. Real talk. These 4 niggas be taking trips down here to meet more niggas. These niggas dress different than the niggas that we used to seeing and dapping up. They rub them to the left and rub them to the right. I like that hairpiece right there. It all makes sense. These niggas always talking about gay parades and who's gay down here in the A and all that, when you all are up there talking about shit that is suspect. You got dumbass niggas like Q talking about, I got my girl right, and my girl came in here right, yeah, and she giggled a little bit. I didn't know what that was about, right? But I had to take a look again. I said, okay, right. It take me back for when I was doing a bid, right? You know, over 10 years, you got to do what you got to do, right? Yeah. Oh, my baby said, baby, can you do what he do since you called me over here to check out another man? Baby, come on now. I can't do that shit. I don't work the fuck out. That's why when I go live and cut the camera on, man, come on, man. I got a old ass dusty motherfucking gas station quick trip shirt on from when I used to be a goddamn cashier at that motherfucker before they promoted me to head janitor. And then I went out there pumping people's gas. You know what I'm saying? I call that. Not a goddamn thing. This nigga is a goofball along with everybody, bitch ass niggas up here trying to talk shit about me and bring that girl right into the picture to look at another man move his pet paralysis. And then the crazy part about it, they try to make it seem like a man staying fit. There's something wrong with that, y'all. No, you know, when you hear a man trying to convince people that another man's body is why are you doing that? He's doing something that he would do to a woman when he's just having fun. He's suspect. Them sissies right there. Address them as sissies. These dudes said I did a whole live on trans or the dating community. It was the dating community. The dating community. Okay? The dating process that's in the A. But they said nothing about when I was doing the Pop the Balloon challenge. They tried to make it seem like I was just doing it on the gay community. But when I was doing Pop the Balloon reactions, they didn't want to touch that because that dealt with me speaking about a woman in a good way. Speaking about a man meeting a woman for the first time in a dating format that's very popular at the time. But they didn't want to mention that. You feel me? They want to get up and start talking about some shit to make themselves feel good. So they want to talk about the parade. If you look at the comments, Q talking about see you at the parade. He's talking about himself. And nigga, when you come down here, don't have no shades on either. Feel free. If you're gonna sit up here and be in that community, feel free. Okay? Don't sit up here and play. If you bring in her with you, and that's your girl, then do that, nigga. Stop playing. Stop commenting all that gay shit. You can't force that on a person that's heterosexual. I know you used to putting a H-O, but no, heterosexual. You feel me? Take that sissy-fied stuff you learned when you were sitting down. Take that with you. They don't want to say anything about me doing these dating reaction. They just want to come over here and make up lies talking about I never had a woman. This goofball bum ass nigga telling me that I've been a virgin or whatever, some dumbass shitty nigga. Are you stupid? Are you dumb? I'm not trying to be braggadocious about anything, but I've always gave a damn about staying some type of shape. Some type of shape, yo. These niggas believe a man with his shirt off using his own shit on a thumbnail is a problem. When did that ever come a problem to show your physique off for the women? When has there ever been a problem to have a six-pack? When has there ever a problem to have pecs that you can make them motherfuckers vibrate from a distance? You want to know a telltale? Hey, you want to know a story? Yo, I'm being totally honest. This is not for the dudes. I'm just speaking in general to the public. You know what I'm saying? All right. I was kicked off the basketball team because I used to do a lot of push-ups when I was younger, right? So when a nigga hit a growth spurt from 11 to 12, I pretty much grew to like 6'2", right? I was that tall in elementary, 7th grade, 11 to 12. I had a growth spurt. I started doing push-ups, man, because I was super slim, skinny back then. I started doing push-ups. I said, God damn, I got some pecs and shit. I got kicked off the basketball team because the girls was practicing with us, and I was over there. I found something new, and I was popping my motherfucking pecs. And the coach said, yo, are you paying attention? And he got the ball, and he threw the ball over there in my direction. And I said, you know what? I'm not trying to play hoop anyway. I really want to run track. So I said, I'm out of here. Come back here, man. Get out of here. I'm done. I left the basketball team in high school because I was over there vibrating for the female team that was on there, not paying attention because we sucked anyway. Hey, coach, if you listen, you suck as a coach. And I left that day. It was all good. I came on to be a track star. I went on to be a track star though. Real talk. That was my thing. But when did this ever become a problem? When doing reactions on dating? Why do people believe that they can listen to anybody tell a lie on social media and think it's food, think it's okay for human consumption? You have to ask yourself, come on, man. Is this for real or fake? I'm just asking a general question like, is this for real or fake? Are you being honest with yourself when it comes to the numbers, E-GOOFBALL? Are you being honest with your listeners? I'm just trying to figure out why there are so many haters who are listening to this bum and they're unwilling to say, you know what, let me step away from this. Because obviously this nigga is different. It ain't a time and a place where I'm out there being me that you goofy ass niggas will think that you're gonna make me feel uncomfortable walking with no shirt on. Nigga, please. Nigga, please. Ass in the core, nigga. I was always on the road. This dumbass bum said, hey man, you want to run 4 miles? 4 miles? 4 miles? Are you talking about with exercises in between? Are you talking about doing a daily 14 before the run and then going a 4 mile run? Nigga, man, you ain't the same. These niggas try to put it out because they looked at these pictures and they think, oh, let's turn this into something that ain't. Nigga, please. I'll take care of myself. Back then, you know, when we was younger, this was in my 40s. Call me a liar. Okay, call me a liar. Numbers don't lie. This was in my 40s and I had the receipts. This was in my 40s, but I always carried a 6-pack. Check this out. Nigga competed in his 40s on the grand stage. No motherfucking nutritionist, nothing. Obliques, 6-pack, dried out, just common knowledge about how nutrition works. And these niggas up here thinking about how I drive in a car? I'm not, what are you talking about, man? Look, one thing's for sure. Your body is, once it get used to something, yeah, when you get older, of course you're not going to look the same. But I was in my 40s when this was on. Look, I blew everybody out the water on this stage. This was NPC. I competed NPC, FBB. I competed on the big stage. They ain't gonna go get these pictures out. Look at striations, yo. Look at the goddamn washboard, man. This is me. Don't be mad if I'm talking about me. You got these suspect, sissified niggas out here trying to convince people other than what they looking at. Can these niggas please explain how this is supposed to be? Cue ball. Hey, cue ball. Are you in the warehouse or you at home? Hey, I wouldn't bring your girl to the camera right now. For real. I wouldn't do it. I would never bring your girl up in a conversation again. Let that shit slide, bro. I don't need it. Just let it slide. I don't need any other stalkers. Okay? Look, I'm trying to explain to E-GOOFBALL that me and him ain't the same. Nigga, my extreme sport was dragging 1,000, 1,100 cc bikes on the street, nigga. We aren't the same. I don't know what these niggas thought, but my adrenaline level is quite different. I know this is quite off the common track of numbers, but I'm just trying to give you an overlay of some of my travels in life and why you up here acting like you're trying to prove to the people that I'm in your community. I'm not a part of that community. I'm not a part of your community, nigga. It's people that knew me from the street racing bikes that'll laugh at your dumb ass. You wouldn't even be allowed to hang out and just watch races, nigga. You want to talk about running 4 miles? Can you go to the gym? Can you work out and still maintain a conversation? I'm not even up there trying to motivate you. You know, these pictures might motivate you, dog. I'm not trying to be up here motivating you. I'm basically allowing you to understand that you and I are not the same for a reason. And I want you to understand the lies that you tell, right? Those individuals understand clearly that you're a habitual liar. And when it comes down to the numbers, it's not even close. You can't unlock anything when it comes to WCS. You can go through my catalog and cut and paste and do all that timeline and give me a transcript. You cannot fuck with the numbers. And that's why you haven't did a reaction video to it, because you can't. Your channels combined still doesn't have the amount of views that I got. The videos, you're lazy and you want to go online and pretend like, oh, I'm a Black Picasso, I could do this. Nigga, you got all the time in the world. And you only have that many videos posted. And you're trying to prove to the people that you want to come for WCS. You suck, nigga. You suck. You haven't even broke 1 million views since you want to talk about channels. How can you have 7,000 subs and you started 7 months before me back in 2011 and you still don't have the numbers to prove your point to your people? I want the truth, man, goofball. Huh? Why you have these idiots falling in line that don't know any better on a lie? Come on, be a man about it. Be a man about it. That's what that nigga always said, be a man. If you was any type of man, the last time I'm saying it, you would tell E-GOOFBALL, you know, you would just give him his props because he ain't lying. Yeah, he is. He's absolutely lying. It sounded good for certain people that wasn't aware. But I'm telling you, all that shit he was telling you about my channel ain't popping and all that. Look how lazy this nigga is. He's just as lazy as if you grab a marshmallow and put it on you know, grab a little small pan and put that marshmallow in there with the heat on. How soft that marshmallow will become with just a little temperature. That's how that nigga is. He's super lazy. He's not putting out content to grow his channel, but yet he wants to start these internal beefs with other channel members because he's desperately trying to get notoriety. And the weird part about it, you need to stop freeloading on what Coach Malachi said to you. You're not him. You hated on this man too. And he's made big leaps and bounds. And he's going to ask me, why you didn't get the interview? Well, guess what? Why the fuck you didn't get Trey Crawford's interview by yourself, fuck nigga? Why you didn't get Trey Crawford's interview by yourself? Why you didn't get Blair the Flair interview by yourself? You asking me why I didn't get the Crawford interview? I had already interviewed him. Shout out to Malachi for getting the interview. Great interview. Shout out to him for being able to support. What do you want me to say? You trying to start a beef with somebody that you've been riding on, a clip that he played, and you don't even pay that man money? That man sit up here and gave you a moment of stardom. He showed hospitality. And that's all you play, and you can't even build off that shit. He didn't mention me. He mentioned you. So why in the hell you can't build on that? Why are you stuck trying to convince the people that WCS, his channel ain't popping? The wackest chat. Nobody don't believe that shit. The hottest chat in the MFing game, y'all. And they've used my slogan so many times that the nigga don't even use his own shit. That's how distracted he is. This nigga won't even use his own shit no more. He probably fucked around and called himself E-GOOFBALL in his sleep. The pleasure of conscience. I'm not wrong at all, man. The commitment is very genuine. I need to ask you this, there, E-GOOFBALL. Are you gaining the desired result of the effect that you was looking for? Was my response to the shock and awe effect? Is this what you truly wanted? Like, did you want to be punished like this? Did you do your due diligence? Because I'm seriously, I wasn't disappointed at the lack of effort that you gave. I've already been through your catalog. All I see is your pie face up there talking about shit that nobody give a damn about. You don't know a motherfucking thing about boxing. And when are you going to get back on your platform and start talking about the sport instead of always trying to post Oh, let me go to the YouTube community. Let me put up a trash ass video or trash post on WCS. It ain't gonna work out good for you, bro. Because I already done burned down and cooked your ass so many times on these numbers that you still have these niggas out here trying to say, he's making his chest jump. I wish I could do that. But my girl kind of like it though. You have these hating ass niggas up here thinking that it's eccentric for a dude to sit up here and admire the work that he put in to stand somewhat fit. You feel me? It's unfortunate. It's not going to work here. It's not going to work, yo. It's not going to work. I put up the numbers, and the numbers do not lie. 889 videos on this channel. The one that was supposed to be the hype of all hypes. The guy who always talk about, he put this person on, he put that person on. Well, hey, let me tell you this. If that is the individual that you're highlighting, you might want to goddamn ball up that certificate right away and put that in the trash, or find your local shredder, the FedEx department, and shred that shit to pieces. Because, hey, I'm going to tell you, the forecast ain't that long. The reach is very short. Look at this nigga. He had that channel since 2011, y'all. Y'all individuals that's hyping this nigga up. He's been on earlier than that, 12 months before I came on board on YouTube, nigga. And he hasn't even reached 1 million views. And he's sitting up here trying to convince you all that my channel don't do numbers, all because he's looking at how much I don't come on live recently. But he's not looking. Well, he did look. He looked at the catalog. And after he pissed on himself, he tried to make it to the bathroom before he shitted on himself. And in the process of just sitting there with shitty draws, shaking his head in the mirror, crying, getting on the phone. Hey, man, WCS. Hey, little bro. You there? Yeah, I'm here, man. I just want to tell you, man, the WCS made me shit on myself. He made me shit on myself, yo. That WCS, hey, hold on. You talking about world cocksucker? How? He's in Texas? No, he ain't in Texas, man. I was thinking about it. He just got me pissed, man. I lost my vowels. My bowel movement, man. It just came out. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Make another post on X, man, for world cocksucker. I like that cocksucker. Shout out to Slow Nuff. You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, it ain't nothing wrong with being an Uber driver and a goddamn DoorDash connoisseur, a pioneer of the app that allows civilians to have a method of employment. Hey, shout out to you. I just have one question for you. You a hating ass nigga too. And there's the Marine Corps birthday. So I know you shaking your head now. I hate world cocksucker on Marine Corps. I know you up there hating, but you can't do shit about it, nigga. You can't do shit about it. But what I want to ask you was that how many years you got to work in that particular job before you're eligible for retirement benefits? Some type of package that will be with you for a lifetime after that, that includes health care. Just please explain that to me, because you think it was easy when the nigga was in there, but it wasn't. It wasn't easy, but it's not going to get any more difficult just because you're up here hating and trying to say I was working for the white man. But guess what, nigga? Slow up. You ain't mad about your brother shucking and jiving in front of a room full of white women. Now, how much hypocrisy is that? Why are all y'all sipping on the same bottle of hypocrisy? Ask Q. Ask Q, can he send you another bottle of hypocrisy and increase the alcohol percentage? Okay? That's so hypocrisy that you're talking about. You didn't want to go in there and take orders, but who's in charge of Uber again? Who's in charge of DoorDash? Oh, but You didn't want, you feel that you're able to come and go as you please. Who pays your who pays you? Do a white man own those apps or a black man? I'm just curious because I would have rather you stood up for yourself for once and represented your chromosome, your DNA structure, okay, with motherfucking some type of honor, courage, commitment. To tell your brother, hey, brother, it's not a good look in the family. Please stop sitting up there dancing. And then he turned, well, you do it too. Yeah, you're right. Let's go out there and dance for him again tomorrow. The blind leading the fucking blind, yo. This nigga want to talk about the military and white man, but this nigga's an Uber driver. And he will not correct his brother. He will not correct. Look, the crazy part about Slow Enough, because everybody's getting it. The crazy part about Slow Enough, he'll let his brother at him and all that trash he's putting out. But I'm curious. That's Slow Enough. How do you feel knowing that you don't have a channel? The shit you say is irrelevant, right? How does it feel at one point in time that your brother was popping more than you ever was in life, and you got mad because they was calling Kobe and LeBron? Why you got mad at B-Mac like that? Why are people telling me to leave B-Mac out of it? Y'all did that man so wrong. That's a good dude right there. But you hating ass, sorry, suck ass niggas. You sucker ass niggas. Y'all went up there and hated on that man. You got old crusty. You got these niggas out here, want to make phone calls and all you hating ass niggas want to goddamn go behind the scene and act like you telling on WCS. Why you get mad, dog? Why you get jealous at B-Mac back then? You think I ain't know that? You think I wasn't floating around in the shadows? Why you get mad? Because they was talking about your brother and B-Mac was Kobe and LeBron because they had some good shit popping. But you was mad because you couldn't be a third wheel, nigga. So it all makes sense as to why he's letting you finally be a co-host on the panel. If you ain't up there going, door to door, dashing into the evening. I never want to be a door dasher, Uber Lyft driver. Ooh, dee doobie boo 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 boo. Hey man, everybody has dreams. Okay, there, Slow Enough. Everybody has dreams. And what better shelter is to, be close to mama. Hey, man, people, you see, the one thing they try to make it seem like they try to say I was getting personal. But y'all have no idea when people go on these tangents about defaming someone's character. When it all comes back their way, now they want to cry victim. If you can sit up here and talk shit about me, and I call your ass slow, and you report my comment, and then list the shit on community that I'm trying to go at people with disabilities, you a hoe ass nigga. Stand with your mama. These niggas try to say, hey man, the last time you sit up there, you shouldn't go with nobody, mama. How dare you believe that it's okay for niggas to talk and make up lies about a person's sexuality, and that person needs to modify his response? You want me to reduce the severity of my response because you want to hang out over there and be all up in a motherfucker's armpit, cuddling and shit, and trying to tell me don't mention nobody's parents when I never mention their parents? Were y'all saying that when Crawford told them dudes that? When he told them, oh, I wish they would have swapped Were y'all over there getting on any boxer that talk about people's these hating ass content creators to be going at these fighters getting personal, and they have families and kids that's in school? Are y'all up here advocating for that? Or are you just gonna advocate it for a soft, sissified, sorry ass, bum ass nigga? You can't sit up here and say it's okay. We just gonna go at WCS. You never should have brought his parents into it. Of course I didn't. I never said your mom. But you got dumbass, stupid ass niggas up here talking about. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. This nigga is making up gay scenarios about me. But yet this dumb, crusty old nigga is calling himself, is considering himself to be somebody different, some superhero. He's going to say some shit like, if you're talking about everybody who support him gay, I took that person. Well, take it personal. Take it personal then. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. This nigga on motherfucking X making up gay scenario, and your dumb, stupid, old, crusty ass up here trying to tell me, oh, I took that shit personal. So what, goddammit? So the fuck what? The fuck, you don't think I got ears, dumbass nigga? This nigga up here putting up false shit about me, fabricated lies about me on X, and you up here on grabbing the panel talking about, I ain't gonna address this no more. The last time, no more. But you said everybody who support him is gay. I took that person. Then guess what? How should I take it when a nigga up there creating false scenarios about me and your dumb, stupid black ass up here talking about, I'll be in there next week. So the fuck what, nigga? You want to drive your ass down to the A and look stupid? Do it then. The fuck you talking about? You chose to stay in the motherfucking heat. You up here supporting a nigga that's making gay shit, fabricated stories. You talking about, oh, I took it personal. Why? Did it hit home, nigga? Was it a fantasy? Was it a period of time that you went through? Why the fuck you calling me, nigga? You cornball ass niggas up here trying to create a firestorm of lies and run a smear campaign on me. But I'm all about the motherfucking smoke. I'm all about that shit. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Don't worry about it. I'm all about it. Y'all want to create these false narratives and think I'm just going to sit back and digress? No, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. This nigga started with me. Okay, cool. You see how stupid y'all niggas is? This nigga ain't coming on and doing lives. He letting y'all crash out dummies go up here and say stupid shit and fight his motherfucking situation that he created. That's what you call a dumbass group of niggas right there. Numbers don't lie though. Real talk. Let me get to the hottest chat in the MFing game, man. Niggas up here trying to co-sign. Nigga creating false scenarios and lies on me. And then when I say, hey, if you support that the way he act, then you gay too. And then only one goofball over there is gonna take it serious. When he ain't saying shit about this nigga talking shit about me on X, about ex-wife. But he wanna mention mothers? You talking about a female you don't even know. You talking about somebody's mother, right? You talking about a kid's mother? And you trying to put a story out there, everything gay with WCS. You want people to believe that bullshit, and they unwilling to do it because none of them that see me in life will co-sign that shit. Shout out to BG. What's good? What's good with it? Bud Smoke Canelo, no doubt. Carlos on deck, man. What's good? What's good? 2 channels and all just can't compete, man. It's unsatisfactory, isn't it? It's unsatisfactory, yo. Streets on deck. What's good? He said, WCS, we need another I cup. episode, but dedicated to the ops. You would do numbers, and I will laugh. I-Cup episode. What you mean exactly, bro? What you mean? Explain to me. My guy WCS said to hell with it and went straight to the cook section. Hey, man. They want to continue to create lies and have motherfuckers threatening people. You know what I'm saying? His leader who he's taking orders from is on X and YouTube creating false narratives trying to prove to the people, hey, my deal, my deal, man. You sound like a group of clowns, man, that's still trying to get in the circus, man. It's not that difficult. Shit. That's just wild, bro. Hey, don't tell them nothing, man. Don't break it down for them, yo. Because them fools are going to try to pull over on the side of the road and find a superintendent that worked for a school and complain on you, bro. They're going to try to say, I don't know what school he went to, but is these numbers correct? I screenshot the chat. I want to know because we want to use it on the live. If he said the wrong thing, we're going to use it. He don't know his numbers. That nigga go to a random motherfucking elementary school, and that's a substitute teacher, and she going to direct him to the superintendent. I was just driving by and I saw this live. I screenshot it. I just want y'all to tell me, is these numbers true? Stop with all these true statements. It's a fact. W says, well, comprehension skills are clearly lacking. This is a deep frying. Well done, man. I just want to, hey, Haynes, I want to get to the numbers, right? You understand there, Haynes, right? I'm just trying to hold them accountable for being intellectually dishonest. Even though, those two words combined exceeds the phonetic characterization for them to comprehend and cognitively process the information that was presented to them. I just want to say you did an excellent job by matching those up together. Intellectually dishonest. I know they still stumped. I know they're still having issues. I told them to go to Google, hit the mic, and put intellectually dishonest definition, and it would tell you all the information. AI, it would give you everything you need. Stop writing it down and trying to piece the words together and sound it out. Come on, stop it. We have technology, yo. I refuse to let you give them a pass like that. Suspect means they may not be what you're alleging. We all see the evidence. The jury has spoken. Guilty as charged. Fruitcake fairies. They are, man. They love talking about and taking up and defending. Do you see how they're clicking up together to defend this? This old ass nigga up here trying to say, oh, you should have never brought B-Mac into it. You never should have talked about his mama. You never should have brought B-Mac in. You never should have talked about his mama. What? Who talked about his moms, though? Oh, it's personal. It's personal. But it's personal, but it's not personal when you're not holding him accountable. Oh, I forgot. I do all my talking off the line. I don't do all this shit online. Oh, Sean. I don't do it online. I do it offline. Not online, offline. Because I talk to them offline. If they're grown man, they're grown man at the end they won't come back online and talk. All I say, hey, WCS, listen. They want to come back on after I talk to them offline and online. I can't do nothing about them online. That's what they do, free. They talk online. If I want to get into somebody else's business, for the last time, this is the last time I get in somebody's business, I chose to get into somebody's business. I'm old enough to get in somebody's business offline, but I can't help they go online and what I talk to them offline for. And I know he was over there, and he's a grown man. And I know I make phone calls behind the scene, and I'm full of that hypocrisy. And that's good shit too. I sip on that all the time, hypocrisy. Because I want to get on WCS and say, oh, I took it personal that you say people who support him are gay. Huh? You supporting a nigga that is saying suspect shit about me, but you're trying to denigrate me online for this nigga creating lies about my character. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck do you think you are, nigga? There's a difference between subjective and objective facts, so the numbers don't lie. Stop lying. Hey man, shout out to Haynes Legacy and the fam on deck, man. Good point. Solid point. Shout out to the OG Bruce Gas on deck. What's good? Man, stop it, dog. Stop it, dog. Man, stop it, yo. If he sees how hard it is to get 1 million views for himself, why make outrageous statements like I'm popping way more than you? Nasty work. That's a good question. Why do that? Why come up with derogatory information, false ex parte information? That's EX space PARTE. One-sided bias points. Okay, Google has that information. Don't be mad at me. Look, people get mad at me because they feel I'm going over the top with literacy, like comprehensive English, right? I'm not at all. I'm not, because it's in the dictionary. Somebody put that word in there. Somebody put various amounts of other words in there, and all you have to do is somehow stumble across it. Say, oh, look at that word right there. Narcissist. Who can I name that's a narcissist? An egotistical narcissist. I can think of some, though. I can think of some, for real. And it's not me. But one thing I believe that happened, Haynes, is that E-GOOFBALL thought for some reason, because he said it. He said, I went at them other weak channels. I was like, what? Wow. He felt that those channels was weak. I never went at anybody. That's crazy. I can't defend myself. He thought I was a neophyte, yo. He said, I see he loved bullying those other weak channels. So I wonder, did those channels take offense to it? Because I can tell you the exact time when I had to do my due diligence on every channel that I gave a headstone to. I can tell you the reason why, verbatim, without even looking in the notes, as to why I had to go and give a headstone to them cats. But yet this hating ass, jealous ass nigga up here trying to say, oh, he's used to bullying. What are you then? If they were small, weak channels, what are you? Because your numbers don't lie. You haven't been putting out content consistently. You've been up here going and having beef with people, thought it was going to build up your channel. And the very person that was a good, I'm talking about a tandem, that y'all was popping, was B-Mac. Unfortunately, with our people, we just can't stay long term. It's temporary. You just don't know when it's going to crash out. But, you know, the shit was popping. And if somehow, some way, people are not recognizing that certain individuals are up here with a huge ego trying to tell everybody who will listen, oh, I put this person on, I put that person on. But yet instead, you sitting up there watching that man get tore down and didn't defend him. Y'all criticizing the shit out of this man now. You want to rebel back around because WCS mentioned his name. I mentioned his name in good faith. I mean, B-Mac is a good dude. I talked to him behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? When he had this situation he was going through, say what's up, see how you doing. You know, he's not online and all that. I mean, you should really look at how the co-host is being operated. If you want to look at how his co-host, when he comes on with Fistiana and Fresh, you should look at how you're supposed to do it. Two people that are co-hosts that knows the sport and can talk the sport. And also, if there's a debate, they can debate and then get back on the sport. Why don't you pay attention and go through the catalog and hit the replay game? Because these co-hosts that you got right here, come on, yo. Come on, man. I'd rather go back to JCPenney's during the pandemic and do a live stream in the store and say, look, y'all, I'm out here dropping some goddamn dollar bills in this bitch. Look at these mannequins. I bought all the clothes off of them. I know it's looking empty in this bitch. I know it does. But, man, you just don't know how much shit I got off the clearance rack. My drip game is on point. Y'all can't fuck with me. All my shit JCPenney's. You can't fuck with me, nigga. My shit's on point, yo. 2020. I know a lot of niggas get out of prison and do well, but most don't conform to social norms. Right. I hear you, right. Haynes Legacy, my bag, dog. You saying some real shit there, Haynes Legacy, right? Now, for me to recognize you, right? I'm going. This is what I'm gonna do, right? Give me your address, right? And I'm gonna send you some commissary that I still have with me to this day, right? I got some goddamn beef noodles because I ate up all the shrimp, nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna send you some beef ramen noodles, right? With some goddamn ground beef, right? It's not the best ground beef, but it's what I got, right? Send you a couple of paydays, some fruit roll-ups, right? And some goddamn Kool-Aid packets, right? Because I love them Kool-Aid packets, right? Yeah, when I first started, I was introduced to them Kool-Aid. They put it on them at top and bottom lip, right? And it takes you away from what's actually going on, right? Everything seems like it's the same, right? Right? For real. See, mine, I said, hey, one time ago, yeah, a brother went off the common path, right? But I'm back now. I'm back. I remember when you was telling him he should apologize. What would he do? Now it all makes sense. What you want me to do, man? Tell me what you want me to do. You want me to apologize? Okay, all right. I apologize, right? Because I thought we was off this, right? But you still talk. It must be still with you, right? I apologize to you, right? I would try to stay out the system instead of going at little old Haynes Legacy. Yeah, facts, yo. Facts, man. Why Q want to go at you, bro? Come on, man. He seems to have everything right. You gonna come at WCS and bring up some gay stuff, man? Come on now. Did you not think I'd do my homework on your ass, bro? Come on, Q. Come on, bro. There's some shit I still haven't mentioned about all you niggas. I ain't gonna tell you no more. No more. Shadow Man 20, like with 10 watching. Math ain't mashing. Hey, man. I don't know what to say, dog. But what I can absolutely verify is that this live stream, just a little over an hour and 15 minutes, I have once again put this dough-faced gingerbread looking nigga in the hot grease and cooked him again because he came on YouTube 7 months before me. You did not think I would go do my research a little bit more in depth? Because I had this information for a pretty good bit, but I was just, disseminating it slow and steady. I didn't want to front load everything. I didn't want to front load it. But I hope someone over there answers the jealous trivia. Name the most jealous hater on social media getting cooked in the hot grease. All you other niggas that feel some type of way about WCS defending himself, I really don't care. Because if you're unwilling to see what's right, a reason why I'm doing it, so be it. If you think that nigga, what he was doing, talking all that shit on X, putting up false narratives, always talking about this gay shit, and this nigga is married, how humiliating is that? How much of a misrepresentation as a husband and a father are you over here talking to another man in that manner? Or should I say to him, you know, the way he said, men's. I'm going down to the A to speak to the men's. Is that the way you said? When nobody's looking? I'm gonna let this shit digress for now. All right. I'm gonna let this shit digress for now. But I will say this. I'm gonna leave you with this right here and let you take a look at those numbers once again. And for those of you that tuned in light, hit the playback game and look, put God first, man. Put God first, because these individuals that believe that they have a right to be biased and say, well, this is what I feel needs to happen because I don't like that nigga. Okay. All right. Shout out to the hottest chat in the MF and game. A-Side Official. Another time, another place. I'm out. Peace.